Everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today, in this video session, we are going to see an informative lesson, the Kite Festival. In this lesson, you will get the information about the International Kite Festival and in what way the Kite Festival is famous in India. And of course, Kite Festival has the rich tradition behind it. So without wasting the time, we are going to see the Kite Festival. So अगर अभी तक आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, please to subscribe our channel for new and innovative learning of English language. So let's see the warming up activities before starting the main part. It's very necessary to discuss about the warming up activities. So in the first question itself, we have cut out the wrong kites. So here we have total 4 kites in each row. The first one, or in the first row, we have the nouns. So you have to identify the wrong kite and you need to cut it. Already I have solved this particular exercise. So let's see, in the first row, 4 words are there: festival, celebration, tradition and competition. And of course, all these 4 words are nouns. It means all the 4 kites are exactly correct. There is no need to cut down any one of the kite. So let's see. The second one is all about the verbs. And here festivity is there. Festivity is a noun. This is not a verb. And other 3 kites on which celebrate is written, trade is written and compete is written. So all these are the verbs. So here we need to cut down the first kite, that is festivity. In the last one, adjectives were written. The first one, that is festive. Festive is an adjective. Celebrating, this is not an adjective. This is a noun. And due to that, we need to cut down this particular kite. Traditional. Traditional is also an adjective. But the last one is compare. Compare, that is not the adjective. So due to that, we need to cut down the last kite as well. And in the second question here, name of the festival that you enjoy the most of all. Fill in the facts about that festival. Here we have total A, B, C, D, E and F. These are the questions you need to keep in your mind. And this is, you need to write down something about your favorite festival. And you need to write down about the information which is necessary here. So name of the festival, I had chosen here Diwali because just Diwali was happened and we enjoyed a lot in Diwali. So I had taken this example. So name of the festival is Diwali. When it is celebrated, Diwali was celebrated every year in the month of November. And why it is celebrated? This Diwali or this particular festival has the traditional values or it has the rich heritage. And this is as a significance of triumph of good over evil. Evil यानी बुरी चीजों पे अच्छी चीजों का जो या जीत जाते हैं या जो बुरी चीजें हमेशा हार जाती है, इसका जो रिप्रेजेंटेशन है इस दिवाली में किया जाता है. And how it is celebrated in Diwali, we are enlightening so many diyas. We are lighting our houses, we are decorated our houses, we are doing the shopping as well, we are cracking the firecrackers were there, and of course remember we have the puja as well. We are praying to the God for the good and prosperous life. And in this special cuisine means food. What kind of the special cuisine made at the time of the festival? At the time of each and every festival we have the special cuisine, and here we have laddu, chiuda, chakli, so many such kind of the cuisine is the part of or are the part of this festival. And of course I have written here laddu, chiuda and chakli as the examples. So the last thing, other special features. So in this other special features, we had done the home decorations, we are making the rangoli designs in front of our houses, puja is also there. So it means, remember, these are the special features of the Diwali festival. Here you can choose any one of the festival which you like most. So you can write as per the points which were written here. So I hope now you have understood in what we have to solve the second question. So after solving the warming up activities, we are moving ahead and we are going to see the main part of the kite festival. The half part of this lesson today we will discuss, and half part or the remaining part we will discuss in the next session. So let's see. Years ago, बहुत सालों पहले, the harassed mother would often say to her restless son, who needed to be kept busy during his holidays, "Why don't you go fly a kite?" And the little boy would happily pick up his kite and run out into the field. So nowadays we all know it very well that the games or the outdoor games were totally changed, and students are playing different games nowadays. But in the previous era, if you think about the kite or flying kites, so बहुत सालों पहले जब बच्चा बहुत शैतानी करता तो उसकी माँ उसको कहती कि why you are not playing with your kite, go outside and fly your kite. तो उससे कहती कि ये पतंग, घर में जो पतंग है वो लेके जाओ बाहर फील्ड में और इसे उड़ाओ. So it means remember this is a very fun kind of the activity for the students. और बच्चे भी बहुत खुश होके बाहर फील्ड में अपने अपने पतंग उड़ाने के लिए चले जाते थे. एंड ऑफ कोर्स दैट काइट फेस्टिवल हैज इट्स ओन काइंड ऑफ द स्टोरी. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट काइंड ऑफ द स्टोरी बिहाइंड इट. दैट ऑफ कोर्स वाज इन द पास्ट व्हेन द ओनली काइट्स अवेलेबल वर मेड ऑफ काइट पेपर एंड थिन वुडन फ्रेम्स. यानी जो पुराने जो काइट्स हैं वो बनाने की जो विधि है या बनाने की जो सिस्टम वो क्या थी, हम उसमें काइट पेपर का इस्तेमाल करते थे, न्यूज़पेपर भी इस्तेमाल होते हैं और हम वुडन फ्रेम्स का इस्तेमाल करते थे. एंड सच काइंड ऑफ द काइट्स एंड नाउडेज आर आल्सो अवेलेबल, एंड स्टूडेंट्स आर आल्सो मेकिंग सच काइंड ऑफ द kites whenever season is there. And so let's see in what way the previous kites are different than the modern one. But nowadays kite flying has come a long way. Since then with the invention of motorized and even fiberglass kites to compete with the old fashioned kites. So nowadays so many motorized, so many fiberglasses were used and new kind of the kites are available, and these kites are nowadays used by the people. But of course these are the new ones, and of course we have the competition because this is a kite festival, and in the International Kite Festival we have different types of the kites. So here fiberglass का इस्तेमाल होता था या होता है. मोटराइज्ड kites भी आ गए हैं जहाँ पे मोटराइज्ड with the help of the motorized form that kites are flying nowadays. But old fashioned kites are कुछ पीछे हो गए या फिर आज उनका इस्तेमाल ज़्यादातर नहीं होता. But today kite flyers can be found in different parts of the world, carrying different types of the kites. पूरी दुनिया में जो पतंग उड़ाने वाले जो लोग हैं वो पाए जाते हैं, and they are enjoying a lot. ऐसे लोग इस फेस्टिवल का पूरी तरह से आनंद उठाते हैं या आनंद. हर किसी को एंटरटेनमेंट चाहिए, हर किसी को एंजॉयमेंट चाहिए. तो काइट फ्लाइंग इज आल्सो वन ऑफ द एक्टिविटी थ्रू विच यू कैन गेन द हैप्पीनेस. और बहुत सारे या पूरे वर्ल्ड में बहुत जगहों पे आपको काइट फ्लाइंग दिखाई देती है. एंड दिस इज नॉट ओनली जस्ट अबाउट इंडिया बट दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द वर्ल्ड. पूरे वर्ल्ड में काइट फ्लाइंग इज वन ऑफ द फेमस एक्टिविटी. सो ऐसे लोग आपको पूरी दुनिया में मिलेंगे जहाँ पे दे आर वेटिंग फॉर द राइट विंड्स, क्योंकि काइट को हवा में जाने के लिए या फिर हवा में लहराने के लिए वी शुड हैव द प्रॉपर विंड. यानी हमें उतनी मात्रा में हमें क्या होनी चाहिए, यानी विंड होनी चाहिए, हवा होनी चाहिए, और हवा की मदद से ही हम काइट को अच्छी तरह से फ्लाई कर सकते हैं. सो काइट फ्लाइंग हैज ए लॉन्ग हिस्ट्री. अगर हम काइट फ्लाइंग की बात करें तो इट हैज ए लॉन्ग हिस्ट्री. इसकी जो हिस्ट्री है बहुत पुरानी है या पुराने जमाने से काइट फ्लाइंग चलती आ रही है. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट वाज द हिस्ट्री. देयर आर मेनी ग्रीक, इंडियन एंड अदर माइथोलॉजिकल स्टोरीज व्हिच टेल अस अबाउट ह्यूमन बीइंग्स वांटिंग टू और ट्राइंग टू फ्लाई. अगर हम बहुत सारी ग्रीक स्टोरीज देखें, इंडियन स्टोरीज देखें या फिर अदर स्टोरीज देखें जहाँ पे माइथोलॉजिकल स्टोरीज हमें बहुत सारी स्टोरीज हमें सुनाई जाती है, जहाँ पे हम देखते हैं कि किस तरह से इंसान को हवा में उड़ना पसंद है, या कई सारे इंसानों ने, ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ आज हम हवा में उड़ सकते हैं, बिकॉज नाउ डेज वी हैव द एरोप्लेन्स, बट दिस इज द मॉडर्न एज. But in the previous age also so many people tried their level best to fly in the sky. बहुत लोगों ने आज तक ट्राई किया हुआ है. And of course remember, after a lot of experiments, nowadays we have the aeroplanes. So the history of flying is one of the oldest kind of the history. So over a period of time, यानी समय जैसे जैसे आगे बढ़ता गया, समय जैसे जैसे बीतता गया, तो this desire of humans and their imagination probably led to the invention of kites. So of course जैसे जैसे इंसानों का जो इन्वेंशन है या फिर इंसानों का जो इमेजिनेशन है वो आगे बढ़ता गया, that time remember we have the stories which tell us about the flying of the human beings. So as it is likely that, so here imagination probably led to the invention of the kites. So पतंग का जो इन्वेंशन है या फिर काइट्स का जो इन्वेंशन है वो किस तरह से बना? लोगों की चाह से बना, लोगों की इमेजिनेशन से बना. और and it is likely that the box kites designed more than 100 years ago. The structure of the kite is different. It means nowadays so many shapes were available. It means it doesn't mean that only rectangle shape is there, only triangle shape is there. No. Box kites were available 100 years ago, and of course these were designed more than 100 years ago, later inspired others to create power driven aeroplanes. So शायद इसी में से इंसानों को एरोप्लेन बनाने की जो इमेजिनेशन है, जो क्रिएटिविटी है, वो आई होगी. In India, however, the tradition of kite flying has not changed. It means in India still this particular festival, this festival is very famous, and in this festival people are flying their kites throughout the day and night as well, be it during the coming of spring, which is celebrated as Basant, or during the festival of Makar Sankranti. So Makar Sankranti के इस फेस्टिवल के दौरान, या बसंत के, या इसी को बसंत कहते हैं, इस फेस्टिवल के दौरान ये जो काइट हैं या जो पतंग हैं उड़ाए जाते हैं. And this is very famous kind of the activity which was played by the people in the season of Basant or the Makar Sankranti. People of all ages, ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ बच्चे पतंगबाजी करते हैं या फिर पतंग उड़ाते हैं, लेकिन जो एजेड लोग हैं, जो बड़े लोग हैं, वो भी पूरा का पूरा इसका आस्वाद लेते हैं. And of course remember that these people are also flying or they are trying their luck in this particular competition as well. People of all ages go out into the open to try their luck with their kites. And in towns and cities where open spaces are difficult to find, जहाँ पे बहुत बड़े बड़े शहर आज हो चुके हैं, industrialization is there and we don't have proper places to fly our kites. But in these cities as well, that people are finding the places on the terraces and even rooftops. They are often using the rooftops and terraces to fly their kites, and because this is the traditional sport and people liked it. लोगों को पतंग उड़ाना बहुत पसंद है और एक दूसरे की पतंग काटने में भी एक अलग सा मजा है. तो आपने भी शायद पतंग उड़ाया होगा. And of course remember that this kite festival, in the next session we are going to see about the International Kite Festival, which is organized each year in which state? In Gujarat. So we will see in the next session in what way they had organized this particular festival, which has the international acclaim. So with this particular concluding line, I would like to thank you very much for watching my videos. Stay home, stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you everyone.